because it's free. I did get the most ice of the cantina.
Hello friends, how you doing? I am so sorry to interrupt here, but I did not say hello to you in the beginning of my filming, and I don't know why I even did that. So I just wanted to pop in here really quick and just say hi. When I was editing, I just was like, why didn't I say hi to everyone when I started filming? It was just so weird. I don't know what happened. I apologize, but I'm saying hi now. So I hope you are all having a wonderful day. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It is completely free and it supports me and my journey. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And let's get back to it. One second. Whew. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to change my shirt here pretty soon because I am sweating. Got myself a ginger peach iced tea, unsweetened of course. Today is cycle day 2, so we are fasting and we are in the thick of it. But this fast cycle, we are going to do some science experiments. I can't remember how long ago it was. I think it was 3 nights ago. Might have been 4. But let's go with 3. I did have some alcoholic beverages in the evening. So that's that. That's kind of how we ended the no fasting cycle. And then yesterday was cycle day 1. So it wasn't super low carb or anything, but I did fast, I think about 15 hours. And so today we got in 18 hours. So proud of myself because that was hard. The transition is always super hard, going from not fasting at all to then trying to cram fasting in. So I was really wanting to get in a 36-hour fast for you this video, and I've been trying to only film on the weekends, and it's Saturday. So I'm not going to get in a 36-hour this weekend. I need to just get some regular intermittent fasting days in before I do a 36. So we're just going to take a few days to film this. And also what we're doing is we are checking our glucose and ketones in the morning when we wake up and then before we break our fast. So being that I decided to start doing that today, I didn't do it yesterday, I just went and picked it up in the mail yesterday. It's called the device I bought is, the brand is Keto Mojo, and it does ketones and blood sugar measurements. So I did mine first thing when I woke up this morning. Well, not first thing, I think it took me about a half an hour or so to get it going because I still hadn't read all the instructions yet. I mean, I've checked my blood sugar before, so I had the basics. I kind of knew what to do, but you know, instructions. Anyways, so I got that done. My results, of course, were not great for ketones because I just woke up. And as far as I'm aware of, most of the time, you don't have a lot of ketones right when you wake up. So let's just get to the end of it where we say, basically, Kycha doesn't have any ketones at all. And so I just don't know if I just can't switch into ketosis yet, or if it's just from like the stuff I've been eating the last few days or whatnot. So, but the point of all this fasting is to try to get my, try to improve and heal my metabolic health so that I can switch back and forth between my glucose energy system and my ketogenic energy system, which I clearly never use, and I only use my glucose system. But we're working on that. We're going to take this whole cycle to work on that. And so this video will be me checking my ketones and my glucose, and we're going to like just try to fine tune our eating a little bit. And then we're going to go into a 36-hour fast. Not tomorrow, not Sunday, not Monday. We're going to do it Tuesday. I'm hoping to get it. I'm pretty sure I can do it by Tuesday. So We'll do one on Tuesday, and then we'll close the film out on Wednesday, because I do need to have time to edit and post for this next weekend, so you can check out my results. But I can't stop saying that. I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, I'm nervous about sharing this information. I mean, not just to you, but I'm nervous to know what it is. So, because then, you know, the truth is coming out to myself that I really do need to fine tune my diet. So we're going to work on that this week. We're going to just, you know, it's a science experiment. So that's what we're going to do this whole cycle from day 1 or starting from day 2 through the end until the next cycle starts. We're going to do this, keep doing this regularly. So I'm really excited to get these results going, share with you how things are going. And so yeah, just follow along, stick around. We are going to do keto measurements, blood glucose measurements, and right now we're doing a grocery haul. All right, so let's get to that, because I do got to put these things away. I have been pretty depleted in the vegetable department. And I've been having, I love to get salad stuff all the time, and I've been having a hard time keeping up the salad stuff in the house, because there's so many of us. When I make a salad, it's just like, we eat it all up. So I did get more salad stuff. So we got romaine. Romaine, red cabbage, pumpkin seeds, Honeycrisp apples. I had to get the giant bag because they weren't selling them individually today. Couple of green apples, avocado, smashed avocado, lean ground beef, little potatoes, blueberries. Ooh, these really got to get in the freezer. And some onions. That's what we got out of that box. Broccoli, cauliflower, chicken tenderloins, and half and half. And that's that box. Oh, now for the fun stuff. Now for the fun, really expensive stuff. Okay. I got some Siete brand potato chips. This one is Serrano sea salt vinegar, and this one is Chipotle barbecue. I really bought these for my daughter. She has been diagnosed with PCOS, so along with me cleaning up my diet, I am helping her to clean up her diet. And she works really long days, 10 plus hours a day, so she doesn't really have a lot of time to focus. She doesn't get any days off. So she just works 7 days a week, 10 plus hours a day. And so she doesn't really have a lot of time to think about her nutrition. So I'm helping her with that. And she's okay with me sharing her story and how she's doing. And she is pretty okay with what I've been making her so far. But we're going to start really fine tuning hers. We're on different parts of our cycle right now. So she is in her last week of her cycle, where she is getting to eat more carbs and eat more meals throughout the day. So she is not fasting right now. So I thought some potato chips would be like a nice little fun thing for her lunch at work. And these are super clean ingredients. In fact, this one's probably the worst one, where it actually has ground up dates, because, you know, barbecue sweetness, right? So this one actually has some ground up dates in it, which adds 1 gram of sugar, so per serving. And so I mean, but I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? And this one has 0 grams of sugar. And yeah, so all good ingredients, made with avocado oil. And when I say good ingredients, I mean you could read the ingredients and you understand in English what all of them are. So I got our little mini Costco, we call it the food cache, and they used to sell the Kirkland refrigerator sauerkraut, and they do not do that anymore. I mean, I don't think it was the Kirkland brand, but that sauerkraut in the refrigerator case they would sell at the regular Costco. They switched to the business Costco, and they don't have that there, I guess. So I had to go to our local health food store for this stuff, and that was where I got these. See, at the potato chips, our local health food store, thank goodness we have one, had that. And I also got this Bubby's sauerkraut. So I got a little sauerkraut. I do have some left, but I needed more because I'm going to be eating more sauerkraut this week. And then something else I thought I'd try. It's from Farmhouse Culture, and it's called Gut Shot, and it's a fermented veggie drink. This one's golden turmeric, and you take shots of this. So The serving size is 1.5 ounces because this was quite expensive. This was $10 for this bottled drink. So you don't want to guzzle the whole thing all at once, but there's no sugar in it and basically like almost no calories in it pretty much. And again, all good ingredients. You can read and understand what all of the ingredients are. So I'm imagining this is going to be delicious, but probably very potent. So I'll be doing this on an empty stomach in the mornings. I think that will be helping, you know, breaking the fast with this one, right? So anyways, I thought I'd try that out and see if, you know, let my daughter try it too if she wants, but mostly I bought it for myself. So that is the grocery haul. But yeah, so I did go out to lunch with my husband today. I think you saw that. We had salads and, you know, that's what we did today to kick off the week. Yesterday, I mean, we didn't eat super terrible yesterday, but I did eat like rice and beans and stuff yesterday, so. I'm pooped, I'm tired, I'm hot. I mean, it's a gray day outside, but I swear anything over 50 degrees and I'm like sweating, so. It's probably like 60 degrees outside, I don't know. But I'm hot, it's hot inside. I'm gonna go change my shirt, get all this put away, drink my iced tea. Okay, it is, I probably need to adjust my thing, but anyways, it's about 5 o'clock. I'm gonna have like a super quick dinner and then I'm gonna make the family dinner. I'm gonna make them like a spaghetti sauce and then some chickpea pasta and all that. I have been wanting to make this salad for a while. I don't think I made enough dressing, but it's basically just olive oil and balsamic vinegar. I put a little bit of monk fruit sweetener in it and some salt and pepper. And yeah, let's see. So it's a chickpea salad. I'll probably add more, but I don't know, because I didn't really know how much to put in. So I probably should have used a bigger bowl too. So I got chickpeas. I got some cucumber and some tomato chopped up. And I didn't really measure anything. I just kind of eyeballed stuff. So I used like half a cucumber and 1 Roma tomato. Just kind of stuff I already had in the fridge. And then I have a little bit of mozzarella cheese and some green onion. Whoop. And I have some cut up parsley. I'm going to throw a little handful in that, just a little pinch. Maybe a couple tablespoons worth. And that and a hamburger patty is what's for dinner. So give this a little toss. I think I am going to need to add more dressing, but let's toss it first. At the very least, it'll probably need more salt because I didn't put very much salt in it. So I just wanted something quick and easy, and that seemed like it was kind of filling. Really good, but I am going to add a little bit more balsamic and a little more olive oil. And this extra virgin olive oil. And maybe a little bit more salt. A little more salt. And a little more pepper. Alright, let's give that a mix. Probably if I let it sit for a while, it'll probably really like all the flavors will come together, but I'm gonna eat this right now because it's already, like I said, it's 5 o'clock. I need to eat dinner. And I was trying to make this light enough because I actually am kind of in the mood for a little bowl of yogurt too. So I got some frozen blueberries for that. And oh yeah, it's so good. Okay, that's perfect. All right. I'll put some of this stuff away. All right, so I told you I'd come back when it was time for dinner, and it is time. So we got a burger patty, and we got a little salad. And that's how we're doing it tonight. But the family, like I said, I'm going to make them spaghetti, which won't take long to throw together because I'm just going to use some Rayo's sauce. But, yeah, I'm going to eat my dinner first because they are not fasting, and they can eat a little later than me. Ooh, get all this on here. Okay, Okay, eat. All right, hello friends, it's the next day. It is already almost dinner time. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna have a yogurt snack. Last night I did end up having some yogurt. I don't know if I showed that. So anyways, I had yogurt snack last night. Yeah, so today we did our ketones when we woke up this morning, and then we did our ketones before we ate our first meal. I got up early, so it was like around 12 hours fasted and then 18 hours fasted, and barely moved. So again, like yesterday, it didn't basically move at all. It was like 0.1 and then 0.1, so basically just nothing. And then today it went from 0.1 to 0.3, so I got a tiny bit of movement. So we're gonna do another 18-hour fast. So we'll check it again tomorrow morning and see if it moves any more. And then to really get the needle moving, we're gonna do a 36 after that. So just needed a few days of, I think, fasting to kind of get it into place. Breakfast this morning, when we did break our fast, I had, my husband brought home some breakfast burritos he'd gotten from work. And so we had that with, I wanted more protein with it since it was like a lot of tortilla. And so I had an egg and a couple pieces of turkey bacon. And then I threw a couple of avocado cups with that because my avocado that I bought is not ripe yet. So, whew, it is. It's warm in here. I think it's like with the light on me, it's like really warm. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of start making dinner. It's gonna be basically like what I ate last night, except for I'm prepping some just romaine lettuce because if we want salads or anything, you can add romaine lettuce to it. And then I'm gonna cook some chicken, and that way I can just throw some chicken in with my dinner. And so it's just gonna be like last night's salad with some lettuce and some chicken. And that's what that's gonna be. But I have here on the cup, I have a little bit of like a 1/4 cup almond milk with some chia seed. And I have, oh, this is a full cup of blueberries, but I'm just gonna eat half. And I thawed them out because they were frozen. And then I'm just gonna do a couple like dollops, so probably like 1/3 to a 1/2 cup, probably like about a 1/2 cup yogurt. I'm not measuring it that much. Just kind of to thicken it up. And I just added a little monk fruit sweetener into that almond milk because it's unsweetened almond milk, because I don't want to add too much sweetener to it. Usually I'd put like maple syrup in it, but I don't know, just the monk fruit was right there, so I just did that. And then I'm gonna add a bit of I tried to order this online and it canceled on me, so I gotta try to reorder it or something. I love this stuff. Oop, there it goes. Maybe I'll just try to make my own. It's just so much work. Trying to eat healthy is a lot of work, but it's worth it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. No, it is worth it, I promise. It is. I was just telling my husband earlier, I was like, oh yeah, if I go back to the way things were, that's fine. I'll just gain a bunch of weight. I'll be super cranky all the time and probably depressed too. So, should get those crunchies and munchies in. Mm-hmm. So much better than last night. I had the blueberries were still frozen when I made it, and it was very cold on my teeth trying to eat frozen blueberries. Sorry, cannot talk and eat at the same time. So yeah, just wanted to come and check in with you, let you know what I've been eating, let you know where my ketones are, which are non-existent. So it'll be interesting to see how long it actually takes for me to make ketones. I feel like at this rate, possibly by 24 hours, I'm thinking. So I'm hoping 24 hours will be it. And then, so we'll check. Tomorrow we'll do 18 because I want to get one more day of regular just fasting, intermittent fasting in. And then we'll do the 36. So we'll do a check at 12 hours, 18 hours, 24 hours, and then the 36-hour mark, and we'll see where we're at. And let's hope tomorrow's, or not tomorrow, but let's hope that that is the day that maybe by 24 hours I can start getting into ketosis. So we'll see. All right, I'm gonna get to making dinner, and yeah, there you go. We'll check back in with you later. Good morning, friends. How are you? It is the next day, so we're on day 3 of checking our ketones, which, you know, so far we've had none. So there you go. Just this week's science experiment, and yeah, just playing around, seeing what we get when I'm eating my real food that I actually eat on a regular basis. So so we can get real numbers, right? Then we know exactly where we need to tweak stuff, if we need to extend our fast. So I'm really excited. Today I'm doing 18 hours. I am at 15 right now, so I have 3 more to go. And so we'll check the ketone level again right before I eat at noon. I did wake up this morning and my blood sugar was a lot higher than I thought it would be. So, you know, it's just kind of weird. Like, I don't know if my body's just trying to flush out, you know, some extra stored sugar or what's going on with my body, but that is what the science experiment is all about. So now I'm in the office and I got to get to work this morning. I'm going to go ahead and start editing this video already because it's going to be kind of a short, fast-paced work week for me, and I'm leaving town Friday morning. So Friday, you know, we don't want to be, that's already my time to start filming my next video. So I want to have everything up and scheduled for you for this Saturday, and then that way I could just spend this time this weekend filming how everything's going. So the plan is still for me to do a 36-hour fast tomorrow, and I'll end this video here when I break my 36-hour fast. But I'm hoping to get my husband on board. He is fighting the fasting this month because it's his birthday month. So he just wants to do what he wants. Like this morning, he got up and made French toast at 7:30 in the morning. Yeah. So of course I had to watch him. I mean, he tried to not do it like in front of me. So he actually he stayed in the kitchen the whole time. He ate in the kitchen. He wasn't trying to he knows that I'm fasting. So he wasn't trying to tempt me. But I went in the kitchen after he was done cooking and I was like, hey, what are you doing? And I saw that he made French toast, and then he was, you know, he was nice, you know, he offered me some, but I was like, no, you know, I'm fasting this morning, so, yeah, which I actually wasn't even hungry at the time, which is pretty normal. I'm not usually hungry at 7:30 in the morning, but, yeah, and actually I feel pretty good right now. I don't feel crazy. Oh, I was going to get water, and I forgot. I gotta go grab some before I get started, but I just want to come on here, yeah. So I still got a few more hours till lunch, and yeah, I do feel a little lightheaded, ooh, feel a little woozy right now. Not sure what that's about. So yeah, I do need to drink some water though, because I had water, had my coffee. But yeah, so very strange though that my blood sugar was so high, because usually when I wake up in the morning it's around 85, and then yeah, so it's around usually 85 when I wake up in the morning. It was like 104 I think, or something. I don't know, I'll put it on the screen here. Anyways, it was really high this morning. So I was shocked, but you know, whatever. I'm not worried about it or anything. I don't have diabetes. I get my A1C checked regularly, and yeah, so, but I am working towards lowering my A1C. When I had it checked last was March, it was 5.1. So I am working towards getting it under 5. So I'd like to try to get it checked again. I think me and my doctor talked about getting it checked again late summerish. So we talked about 3 to 6 months. So I think I'll go in August and get my blood work done again. And we'll see maybe if it's gotten down a little bit more. Hopefully we could 4.9, that's the dream, right? So try to get it under 5, and that's the goal. But you know, I'm not in the diabetic range, so I'm fine. But still, insulin resistance, right? So we got to break that cycle. Hence the 36-hour fasts are coming up. So I'm planning to do 2 this week. I was almost thinking if I could talk my daughter into it, we could try to squeeze in another one, but I don't think she's wanting to do one yet. I'm not going to have her start a 36-hour one yet. She's still getting used to the new style of eating, and so I want to keep her fasts kind of normal. She's actually fasting probably around, I would guess around 16 to 17 hours, because she's done eating by 6:30, 7 o'clock. And then she gets her lunch break at work at about 11:30. So she's probably getting about 16 to 17 hours, somewhere in there. My husband's outside mowing on this gray, cloudy day. So yeah, so my daughter's doing really good. We're transitioning her eating habits as well, because when she was in college, she literally would either eat out, like they would go to restaurants, or she would order DoorDash, which was like McDonald's or whatever. And then if she cooked for herself, she made herself homemade white bread. So she would make basically regular white bread every day. She baked it herself, but it was still just plain all-purpose white bread. She would make that almost every day for her and her roommates, and then she ate on the regular meat, veggies, and rice, and that was kind of her staple go-to foods. And so I think her eating out versus her eating at home was about 50-50. So definitely trying to clean up her eating habits, because every time I mention like bringing in some new foods, she's like, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that. And I'm like, well, guess what? You're going to have to learn how to like it, or just choke it down hating it, because you need to get some healthier foods in your system. But we're slowly evolving her, right? Like I don't want to just bombard her with like a ton of stuff all at once. So so I've got her like eating more proteins. We took out most of the regular breads during her cycle. When she could have more carbs, I allowed her to have 1 piece of sourdough bread per day, and she really enjoyed that. So so yeah, she was doing 1 or 2 slices, I don't know. Anyways, it was like 1 or 2 slices of sourdough bread per day. I think it was just 1. And then she would have some fruit, and then of course she'd have veggies and meat. And so I was trying to keep, you know, things kind of low glycemic, but, you know, allowing her to eat carbs, because I don't want her to feel deprived, and she shouldn't feel deprived, because we're trying to clean up her hormone system. So we're not trying to force her to do anything that she's not ready to do. So just trying to get like some of the you know, toxins out of the system, like taking out the ultra processed food that she was eating. And so she's actually doing great. I think she's starting to feel really good. We did a weigh-in in the beginning. Well, not in the beginning. I think she had already been eating good for about 2 weeks, and then we did a weigh-in. So, but that was like at the end of May, we did a weigh-in. So we'll do another weigh-in probably around the end of June. At that point, you know, she's already noticed like inches coming off around the belly. She said she had to tighten up her belt 3 holes. So that's quite a bit. 3 holes on her belt, like that's a good amount. So yeah, we're really just so boring. It's like literally our lives are on repeat right now. It's the same thing every day. My husband's off for a couple weeks, so we're going to try to do some fun birthday stuff for him, because it's his birthday month, like I said. And yeah. And my daughter does get a little break, thank goodness for her, because she's been working for a few weeks now straight. I think this is her 3rd week straight she's been working, so she's going to take the weekend off. We're going to go out of town for the weekend, and Yeah. So that will be next video though when we go out of town. Okay, I gotta get to work. Enough rambling. I will check in with you later when I'm eating. So there you go. Hey friends, I gotta interrupt again. This is so weird. I lost a video clip and it was kind of basically from the last was like, I think Monday morning, getting everything going. It was, I lost the whole video clip. I don't know what happened. So anyways, after the morning time, then we did break our fast about 12:30. So I did check my ketones. I was fasted about 18.5 hours at that point and no ketones. It was 0.2. My glucose was at 70 and yeah, so ate our lunch. We went out to that same restaurant we went to before. I got the same salad. And then I knew I was doing the long fast for the next day, right? So had dinner just a little bit later. And for dinner, I had that same bean salad with a hamburger patty and some avocado spread on that. I think I had a little bit of yogurt as well. And I finished eating by 7. So then that way, 36 hours later will be 7 a.m. on Wednesday morning. So Monday night, finish that. So Tuesday is the footage I lost that morning when I was filming, because I don't think I filmed it all actually on Monday evening, but so Tuesday when I did check in, the first time I checked in, I was fasted at 20.5 hours. And so when I first checked my ketones at 20.5 hours, it was at 3:30 in the afternoon, and my ketones were at 0.5. So I was finally getting into light nutritional ketosis and just starting to develop at that point. So I was getting really excited that it took up to 20 hours for me to actually start to develop ketones. My glucose was at 85 that time. Yeah, so that's where I was then. And the whole day was, it actually felt and maybe that's why, because my glucose was rising that day, you know, because it got up to 85 at 20 hours. I mean, that seems kind of high, but I don't know. Anyways, it just, I was really hungry. I was a little bit emotional on Tuesday. I wasn't like full on like crying, but there was a few times where I just cried. And whatever it is, when I'm doing long fasts like that, it makes me really emotional. And I just cry. So I guess it could be worse. I could be like angry about it, but instead of being angry, I get like sad about it that I can't eat. So it just makes me cry a little bit, and just randomly, really, not over any particular thing. So yeah, so that's it. Even at 20.5 hours, I was barely getting into nutritional ketosis. Good evening, friends. I'm back. Okay, let's... Oh, hey, here's my glasses. I've been looking for these all evening. Oh, I think that's why I got a headache. I got a little headache going on, but I haven't been wearing my glasses all evening. We are going to check the ketones. Again, it is... God, my phone already went to sleep. It's after 9 o'clock. My phone goes to sleep at a little after 9, so... It's about 20 after 9, so we're about 26 plus hours in. Okay. Not really like, kind of, I feel a little lightheaded, but that could just be from the headache and also that it's like bedtime, right? I'm ready for bed. But we're going to check the ketones, see if they stayed the same, went down, went up, what's going on. But like I said, I don't know. I think I started talking about it before, but I don't remember if I mentioned I have been walking on the treadmill every day for at least 30 minutes. So I did do that today. And that's actually been really quite nice. I don't know yet if it's helping me with my sleep, because I feel like I've been sleeping about the same, which is, I mean, you know, kind of decent. So yeah, I've been sleeping, I think, pretty okay. I'm not getting a lot of deep sleep, but other than that, I think I've been doing okay. Okay, and Same, 0.5. So we're holding steady at the 0.5. All right, let's do the blood glucose. Okay, that went in pretty easy. 93, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe because I was just up running around. I don't know. Maybe because I'm tired and I have a headache. I don't know. Well, we'll see in the morning. See if it gets any better. So ketones are still in the same spot. And the glucose is like a little elevated from a few hours ago, but I mean, I don't know. That could be anything. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the morning. Want it to go up a little bit more by morning. I mean, ideally I'd want to get to 1.0, but you know, it is what it is. I am going to go to bed now because I am tired and the boys are coming and I need to get up early. So, and yeah, and I do want to check tomorrow at 7 a.m. That'll be, I think, before the boys get here, which means I don't know. We'll see if I get up by 7. If I can get up by 7, the boys come a little after 7, so I don't know. We'll see. Good night. I gotta go to bed. Good morning, friends. All right. Okay, it is 7 o'clock right now. 6:58. So we are officially fasted 36 hours. So let's test. I am so tired this morning. I feel like I slept pretty good. I'm just woke up with a headache at like 5:30 and I just laid in bed for about an hour hoping it would go away. It's mostly gone away. Probably helped that I drank a big thing of water when I got up, but yeah, I'm feeling really tired. Like I could probably go back to sleep, but my grandkids are coming. That's the only reason why I actually didn't go back to sleep. Otherwise I probably would have gone back to sleep, but I just tried to stay awake. Well, I mean, when I had that headache, I couldn't really go back to sleep, and then by the time I realized how late it was, I was like, yeah, I better just get up. But I drank my big jug of water already. Wanting to break my fast right now, but so yeah, I'm not feeling like starving right now. I'm not hungry or anything, but I do have a headache and I feel really tired. Oh, apparently it looks like I did not really sleep good. I was 4.5 hours of deep sleep and a little over 3 hours of light sleep. So probably could have used a little bit more. And I was like really broken up too. It says I was awake for half an hour, but I think that was when I was awake this morning. Let's get the keto strip in there first. Let's get this one ready to go. Oh, here. Let's see if we can log into our, 0.3. So 36 hours and I'm just not. So it actually went down. So let's see if that has something to do with because my glucose is super high. I don't know. So we're just gonna have to practice longer fasts, I guess. Let's get this blood sugar in here. Oh wow, 110. So what does that mean? Did my body like dump a bunch of glucose? Is it because it's morning and my cortisol is really high? Well, so 110 for my glucose and 0.3 for my ketones. Oh, well, disappointing. I was hoping it to go up, the ketones, and not my blood sugar, obviously. So, but I do feel weird this morning. Like I have a headache. I feel super tired. Like I could go back to sleep. My knee was hurting a lot this morning. And it was hurting a lot when I was going to bed last night. So I don't know if my body's just trying to shift around some things. I don't know how long it's going to take. Barely got there yesterday evening, and now all of a sudden it reverted itself. So yeah, I guess we'll just go longer. Maybe we'll try to wait until lunchtime and see how it goes then. Justin was wanting to go all the way till dinner, but let's just check at lunchtime again. So it's 7 now. We'll check again around noon, see what happens. But science experiments, right? I'm just this way because I'm so sleepy still. I'm like, my grandkids were not coming in like 10 minutes. I would seriously like go to bed. All right, we will, I guess, do this again later. We'll check back in. Clean up this mess. And then after today, I think I'm going to wait because these strips are kind of expensive. Not super expensive, but you know, they're pricey and I got to order them online. And so I think the next time I do this will be the next time I attempt a longer fast, which will probably, not gonna lie, probably be next cycle. So we'll just keep doing regular intermittent fasting because I am getting autophagy benefits when I'm doing like the 18 hours and stuff. So that's a plus, you know, clean up the system any way we can. We'll just keep cleaning up our diet over time, and next cycle we'll really crack the case and we'll do a bunch of longer fasts. Like we'll do multiple 36 hours in a row, like maybe 3. This time around I just don't have. Had I started earlier in my cycle, like maybe day 1 or 2, we're not going to be down on ourselves about this. We're just going to keep moving forward because it's just information. Useful information that we can use to make better decisions later moving forward. But still, we don't have to be upset about it. Okay, I'm going to go and we'll come back later. Okay, it is much later in the day now. We are fasted now 42.5 hours. So, do you think maybe we could get a ketone? Can we get a ketone? Let me hear a, can we get a ketone, please? Because either way, I'm breaking my fast. Got my bone broth heating up. Gonna have some sauerkraut. Yeah, we're doing it because I'm ready. And just the fact that I'm hungry and ready kind of tells me I probably don't really have much going on in the ketone department. Can we get a ketone? 0.4, friends, 0.4. Like, seriously? Okay, let's connect this to the dots. 2.5 hours. We're gonna just say, you know, that we're just gonna say whatevs. Okay, now the blood sugar. Wow, 91. I don't even know what to say. Like, what does this mean? Like, is my liver just like trying to detox right now? Is that where we're at? We're just detoxing the liver. The liver is like dumping glucose into the system and the ketones are not being generated because of all the glucose. Glucose is 91, ketones are 0.4, 42.5 hours in, and we're still not in ketosis. So we have a lot of work to do, but this is knowledge. And now we know we have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna go check my husband and then we will come back when my brain is working a little better. I'm like really ready to eat. I have a slight headache. I'm like feeling a little woozy. Definitely feeling hungry. And I've been drinking a ton of water. So this is our journey of learning how to get into ketosis so I can get my body to switch in between my fat burner system and my sugar burner system. And it's definitely just always in the sugar burner system, apparently, and we gotta get it to the fat burning system. But in the meantime, I'm sure I got tons of great benefits. Excuse me. In the meantime, I know I got still a lot of benefits from this fast, just not any weight loss benefits. So there you go. In a little bit, we'll come back with, after we've eaten something because, yeah, my brain, like I said, I don't know where I'm going with this. All right, bye. Hey friends, I'm back. Okay. Still have a huge mess right here. All right, friends, I just wanted to come on here and just let you know what happened. Okay, so we ate. We broke our fast. We started with the broth and sauerkraut, and then we waited, I don't know, like 30 minutes, and then we had an avocado, half avocado, and then we waited about another 30 minutes, and then we had some scrambled eggs with turkey bacon and some Brussels sprouts. Best meal ever. I mean, so good. Before we broke our fast, though, I did check someone's ketones. And how were they? How were your ketones, babe?
What?
Your ketones. How was your ketone measurement?
I don't know, but I don't think they can go any higher. I'm just a keto machine.
Yeah, you are.
Ketone magnet. If ketones were chicks, I'd be beating them off with a stick.
Yeah, you have to do that with chicks too, so shut up.
How are your ketones, babe?
We already talked about mine.
Maybe you can get some Viagra for the ketones.
Yeah, they need some.
Ozempic?
No Ozempic.
Cialis. Ketone Cialis.
Yeah, there you go.
What's Ozempic for?
Ozempic's the weight loss drug.
Oh, yeah, no, that crap. It's like that South Park one. God, I need more ketones.
Anyways, he did get a good nutritional ketosis going. His was 1.1, so good for him. Now I told him that I'm going to check and see how fast he gets into ketosis. So that'll be probably next cycle, because yeah, it's his birthday. I'm not going to keep poking him with a little thing. So anyways, I just wanted to give you the results of our fast. 42 and a half hours. His ketones 1.1, mine was 0.4. So I can apparently not get into ketosis in even 2 days. So, all right, we'll just keep working at it, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for hanging. Thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and I love you so much. Bye. All right, now we can watch the movie.